Hi everyone, this is Marcia. Welcome to my channel and welcome to this week's project. I hope everyone's having a good day. I'm not going to take much of your time with this project because I think it's going to be a very short, it's just very simple, to me, very simple change out. I found this, well, it's a locket actually, on a chain. And I found it in a jewelry jar on my other channel, which is Our Vintage Store. And if you're not familiar with that channel, I will leave a link in the description box to my channel and to the video where I found this. It is video number 302, and the timestamp is 2520, in case you're interested in the exact moment I found it. At first glance, doesn't appear to have anything wrong with it. Yes? I mean, it's intact. But when I was looking at it closer once, you know, off camera, once I found it, and if I get this close, you will see the problem. This bead is put on with very, very thin wire. This could be maybe 26 gauge, maybe even 28. I'm not sure, but it's very thin. And the way they wrapped it, it's coming apart. So I am going to change these three. This one, and these two on the side. I'm going to change them and put heavier head pins on them. So I am just going to snip that off. So we've got that little piece off. I will get rid of that. And this little piece. Boy, my prayers go out to the people in Florida. They really got hit hard with this hurricane. It came up and hit near our area, but we did not have the damage that Florida had. So we're okay. We got a few small trees down, and it was heavy rain and wind for us, and it took down some dead wood and, you know, some small branches and all from the trees, but we're okay, thank God. So, let's go ahead. And I have eye pins. I have 3 eye pins, which are way too big, but we always save what we take off. And I might actually use it today and show you how I do that. So that's just a simple loop on the eye pin. So I'm going to put that on, and we bend at a 90-degree angle. See? And if it's not exactly right now, we can always straighten it up later. But this is how I measure about how much I need. By the width of my finger, I hold the bead between my fingers, and I rest this against my fingernail, and I just snip. And hopefully, hopefully that will be long enough. I've made marks on my round nose pliers to mimic the exact size of this loop. So let's see if I did good. If it's not exact, it's okay. But anyway, so I just put it in the jaws and I twist it around, round it, and that's pretty good. So that's what we have. Now what I am going to do is take that one side and open it up, and we'll put it on the jump ring, the existing jump ring of the necklace. These jump rings, not jump rings, these eye pins are gold, and they're a little bright. Especially, it shows more toward, you know, when it's right up against this, but not so much against the rest of it. It will work. No, it's not going to be that noticeable. At least I don't think it will be. So let me get the other side. I have a shadow here. Let me turn another light on. I think that might help. I meant to do that before I sat down. Sorry about that. So, okay, let me find the side I need to open. Open that up. Put the locket on this end, on this side, and we will close this back up. So, simple, yes? And the fact that that is a little brighter than the jump ring, it's not that noticeable. And that's going to hold a little better than this thin wire, because you can see what is happening. See how thin that is? So anyway, we're just going to do the exact same thing. Okay, I might need to be sharpening these. There we go. Get that out of the way. Get my bead there, and then we'll take this off. Okay, yeah, it's very thin. May not need those. Now, this is the piece that we had left over. I'm going to go ahead and use it for this. Just going to go ahead and on the one end, and when you start wrapping, when you put your piece in there, make sure it's not poking or sticking out beyond the jawls here. So I'm going to start my bend, do my twist. Should have did my 90-degree first, but that's okay. So here we've got the one end. Close it up just a little more if I can. And put the bead on. And we will do the 90-degree bend on the wire. Cut off my excess. And I don't think there's much we can do with this. It's not enough. I don't think it's enough to do another one of these. And where's my... And then we start putting the loop on the other side. Having a hard time staying on the mark. Anyway. And there we go. So we got that loop on both sides. And make sure it's straight by holding both ends. I think we're good. And I'm going to open this up. And attach it to my necklace. And the other side. If I had had antique gold in these eye and these eye pins, I would have used them. But like I said, you know, from a distance, it's not going to be that noticeable. Okay, well, we have 2 of the 3 done. And we'll get this one done, and then we'll be finished. Yeah, this is very thin wire. I remember having, uh-oh, what happened to my bead? Oh, here it is. I remember having wire like this. I used to make Barbie jewelry when I was a kid. It was very thin indeed. Okay, well, we're going to have to use another pin, an eye pin. We got that one. We let that drop and hold it close, you know, so it's not moving around. And we'll do a 90-degree bend on this one. Snip off the excess. Save that for another project. And here, couldn't find my pliers, and make our loop. I think that's a little long. I'm going to snip a little bit. I'm going to pull that out. I don't normally do that, but I need to snip a little bit of this off. Wasn't very much, but it doesn't take much to make it sit funny. I think it's still a little long. Let me get this one bent a little bit. Alrighty. Almost done. So I'll close this up just a little bit more. So we're finished with those pliers. We can open this up by holding on right near the opening and either pulling toward yourself or, you know, or away from yourself. We'll attach that, and then we'll just grab the end and put it back that away. We'll take the other side, open it up, put this other end on that loop, close it up, and that's it. We're done. Very nice. I like this chain. So there you have it. Very easy, but now I would feel a little better about wearing this. I didn't think it was very secure. The wire, I mean, it could have lasted. It may not have been an issue at all, but after looking at it and seeing how thin that wire was, I just didn't want to chance it. So that's it. These simple changes to a piece can make a big difference. So if you can learn to do a simple loop, you've got it made. So that's it for this week. So hopefully I'll see you next week with another project. So until then, you all take care. Bye-bye.